How's it going, guys? My name is Righteous Nikki and welcome to another Overmind game. Now I must apologize that I haven't been showing Overmind games from probably around 2 weeks. That is because the first reason is that, well, I actually am unable to get a good game to show you. And that is because the second reason, people in... I'm currently Diamond 1, this is actually a game from Diamond 3, but people in Diamond are, well, bad. Well, compared to me. I wouldn't say everyone, but in over 50% of my games there's someone that either goes AFK feeds, or generally doesn't have good drafting skills or doesn't have good map awareness and makes decisions, in sort of engaged decisions that throw off the game for the other members of the team, which causes us to lose the game. I might be a bit over judgmental, but it's a fact that I've been stuck here for over 2 weeks and I've been giving my best here and I'm just getting some very unlucky games. And I think that was, this game in particular was one that was pretty decent, and it was one that I played Gazlowe, so I think it was a pretty interesting game to finally show you because I haven't shown you anything. I really wanted to get Master first at least before starting to show some games, but yeah, that's just going to have to do for now. I'm going to be playing on the Inferno Shrines. First pick Kerrigan is pretty ballsy on this map though. Kerrigan is one of the superior picks for this map because she can jump around pretty easily on the shrine. Val plus ARTHAS, Val without ARTHAS there is a pretty ballsy pick as well. See, that is an example when I say that people are not the best when it comes to the drafting. Like, I wouldn't pick Val into Kerrigan without ARTHAS there. I think that's a pretty suicide thing to do. And a Sonya as well. They got a Sonya. Sonya is also pretty good for this map because Sonya's Whirlwind can get a lot of healing value on the shrines as well. Mafurian is a solid healer as well. Nothing much to say about that. And Gazlowe actually is a pretty good soft counter, I would say, to a full engaged team with a Kerrigan and Sonya. That is going to allow me to zone them out from our carries and healer possibly, if our healer is actually not Karazim. Because the bombs create some very nice zoning zones, as well as Gazlowe is a bit, despite that he's a specialist, I generally play him as a mage, though he doesn't have that good of a burst or poke damage, but he has a very nice engage and disengage value, which I think is the strong side of Gazlowe, and he has a lot of very nice zoning too. Now I'm considering the extra large bombs here, and I'm reading the talent. Reading that it actually works on roots as well, meaning that ARTHAS as well can throw a bomb on my feet. Karazim last pick, Keltas as well. Keltas and ARTHAS are pretty good for the shrine as well. So we're actually going to have a noob as a main tank as well. A noob, I would say. Actually, a noob has been a very big tank recently in the meta. Versus Keltas, he's great. Versus Kerrigan, he's great. Versus Sonya, he's also great. Noob is a very nice tank choice here, to be honest. Now we're going to start fighting here on level 1. ARTHAS is going to get stunned. I'm just throwing some very nice poke damage while managing to damage down Kerrigan to a very low HP, so she's going to retreat. Now I'm actually going to take the top lane. I'm going to put one vision turret here in the bush, I would say, there, in case I get ganked from there. I wouldn't say it's the best spot, but still it's something. I would probably say that for this map, as a Gazlowe, it's better for you to be on the bottom lane because the bush itself is bigger and the turret itself can cover bigger ground like this. When it comes to vision. Now I did manage to get half of the tower HP here because no one is contesting the top yet, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm going to refresh my vision turret here. Sonya coming in, Kerrigan as well, and I'm in a very tight spot. I didn't expect two people to come. I'm trying my best to juke their spells. They're trying to provide some damage, but I'm going to be able to make it out safe. I'm a pretty sneaky goblin here. I would even call myself Styx. But let's say Styx is my middle name. I'm Gazlowe. So Sonya is going to be staying here. Sonya is a pretty good, actually, contestant to any solo laner, to be honest. She's pretty low though at the moment. I'm doing my best to actually do damage to her. She's going extremely low. I'm going to be managed to be able to finish her with my laser. She did stun me during the cast, so the laser procced instantly to however damage it had charged up, and it was enough damage. So it's going pretty good for me. On the top lane, I think Sonya is playing a bit ballsy. To be honest, I play Sonya the same way, but I wouldn't suggest it on that low HP. And me personally, this guy, ARTHAS, I don't know what his deal is, but you can see a bit of the mentality of the Diamond League here, because I did pick Gazlowe and I'm winning with Gazlowe, so there is no reason for him to be negative here. Most people are generally triggered from Gazlowe in general because I've actually seen the tar list, which I actually don't like. I don't play by tar lists, and on that tar list Gazlowe is on the bottom. So that's pretty unfortunate. I think Gazlowe is he's a pretty situational character, to be honest, and especially map dependent character as well, but I don't think Gazlowe is that bad of a character. I mean, I would put Gazlowe over Lunara. I would put Gazlowe over Murky. I mean, I think Gazlowe is a very, very overlooked character, especially with his new rework. Now, the rework of Gazlowe itself is a bit more forced towards his Robo-Goblin build, though there are some pretty neat talent changes to the normal laser build as well. Now, our team is dying pretty badly on the middle there. We are losing on one level as well, so that's pretty bad. But I'm just going to stay here and continue to soak versus Sonya. Need to get that level 7. Oh boy, 4th lost. So, the first difference of your caster build, which I'm building currently, is going to be on level 13. First thing first, one Gazlowe change that you probably didn't pay attention to is that your quick release charge, your bomb, your stun bomb, your E, now has 30% increased cast range passively on your character as an ability. So you can throw your bomb further away. Previously you needed to spec a talent for that 30% increased cast range, which isn't needed anymore, which is a pretty nice buff to Gazlowe. Now, what they did change it to previously on the level 13 slot was the increased range and the increased radius of the bomb. Now, what this talent does is it increases the bomb range by 30%. Previously, I think it was 25, now 30%, which makes a pretty big zone. Ooh, I did survive on Sliver Hill there. And on top of that, there's a new effect on the level 13 talent, which actually makes the level 13 talent more valuable than before. You get a passive ability. Whenever you're stunned or rooted, you get a free bomb on your feet casted for free that's going to explode, which allows you to have a bomb if you get stunned or rooted, which is pretty good. Has a 10-second cooldown as well, which is, I would say, a pretty good timer as well. So if you do get engaged by a heavy stun and you didn't manage to cast your bomb before that to try to get the people out of your way, this is a very nice counter engage talent to have. And I just sometimes pick it just for the increased radius of the bomb, because it's a very nice zoning tool. And I don't know why my team are forcing fight level 9 versus level 10 there. I mean, they did get a level 10 just now after the kills, but I wouldn't suggest contesting the objective so close to level 10. Now, there's another diamond mistake that shouldn't happen. It doesn't happen in Master. You would go soak and leave the shrine for free to the enemy, so you don't get in an unfavorable fight. If you've been losing on experience, it's probably pretty obvious that the other team has already been dominant on you, so it's pretty unlikely that you're going to force and win a fight anyway. So the smarter decision is to soak for level 10 and try to win with your ults. People are still dying there. People are still dying. Well, I guess I should have came to defend there, but I did just got the last bits of soak for our level 10, so yeah. That's pretty unfortunate. I have 0 deaths compared to some of our teammates who have 4 in 7 minutes, so yeah. I'm just going to be throwing some spells there to provide some poke. ARTHAS is being stunned and rooted and going extremely well. Oh boy. They got level 13, alright. Alright, this game isn't going very well for us. 2 forwards down. Their team is having a very nice time here. Pressure wise and experience wise, Sonya went for the leap, which is actually a pretty interesting choice. Leap is pretty good versus a Gazlowe, but the leap is a stun, so me going for the level 13 bomb zoning talent is actually going to help me to zone out Sonya pretty well. I think I did win for that talent. Now the other level 13 talents was, if you didn't know, one of them is increase your laser damage by 100% with a bit more cast time, which is pretty good if you need some poke versus more ranged. People forcing... No, that's not actually forcing fight. People got caught off there on the bottom. They got ganked. That's, I guess, forgivable, but generally shouldn't happen. People should be a bit more aware and playing a bit more safe. And the last talent is going to be the freezing laser talent. Previously, whenever you cast your laser, you freeze any enemies for 40%. They upgraded that to 50%, which is a pretty decent upgrade. 10% is 10%, pretty decent. Now, one bonus aspect to this talent is that they actually freeze structures and minions and mercs for 3 seconds, which is very strong for pushing maps. It is like a small Sylvanas effect or an ARTHAS effect, which is pretty strong for pushing maps, definitely. Or if you're playing... Oh, there's a fight happening here. Oh, Malfurion getting caught off there. We're going to be able to secure this merc camp. I'm not really sure how we won this fight there. We actually just got level 13, but seems their team got a bit cocky there. Okay. So the freezing talent is actually pretty good if you don't have good engage potential. So if you land a laser and it swallows an enemy, your team can actually catch up to them. It's a pretty nice, well, soft engage tool, to be honest. The swallow is pretty good. Swallow for 3 seconds, 50%, it's pretty strong. If you need that swallow, I'll definitely suggest that talent, but I'm going to go for the bombs. ARTHAS now, well, he's trying to zone them away, but me personally, I wouldn't suggest it. I would stay closer to my team and try to finish out the shrine. Seeing that the Keltas is shocking the middle Christian. He did get level 16, so we're in a favorable fight here again. I'm trying to get some cooldown resets from my turret so I can have my bomb up. Malfurion wasted one nice opportunity for gravel bomb. Going to land only on 2. Going to turn on my laser around so I can finish out the Kerrigan. Val is trying to do some damage there. I'm getting a bit caught off. Got stunned, going to land a double stun on the ARTHAS. Somehow we managed to secure this golem. I wasn't paying attention to the skulls there. Another double bomb is going to happen because of the ARTHAS route. Karazim going down. We have a Vawa and a WoW ARTHAS and a WoW Malfurion here, so we're going to be trying to finish them out. We have a pretty good zoning tools here. Malfurion is going to end his wife there pretty desperately. I'm on big far there, by the way. My portrait was on big far for a second there, which was pretty cool. And we're finally going to get level 16. That fight actually went pretty well for us. I'm going to go for the quick release charge. Basically, if you upgrade your E, your bomb, definitely go for this talent. This allows you to not only just randomly throw a bomb for zoning purposes, but if you have 2 bombs and you have the ability to combo, you can actually get a double stun duration on the combo, which is around 3 seconds, which is pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed. Would definitely suggest you to be able to combo like that if possible. Now you can see the incredible zoning potential of the bomb. It's not like other hero abilities, like it's not like a Chromescent or a, let's say, Probius's Vortex. This thing, if you move on it, you just get stunned, which is pretty scary. Other abilities are either slow or damage when it comes to zoning, but a pure big stun zoning ability, now that's something pretty scary. That's why I like, one of the reasons why I like Gazlowe, as well as the combo potential. Gravel Bomb is pretty cool. Now I actually don't have my bomb on cooldown, so I'm going to have to wait with the combo. That looked like a pretty nice place to combo though, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I just throw the laser there for some bonus damage. But seems their team is falling down apart pretty badly. I'm going to finish the Keltas there with a quick snipe. Yeah, I don't know what their team is, what is happening to their team. Either our team managed to get back on their skill or concentration, I would say, and try to fight much better than usual. So I mean, fights are happening a lot better for our team compared to the start, so that's pretty cool. We're going to try to get some experience lead now. We see a wall fort here. Our team is going to secure the middle fort. Me and Noob are going to decide to try to get the top fort. It's pretty wall. Having a catapult wave is going to be pretty strong. Their team is going to engage on their Tannis. It's not cool. Oh boy. Mofirian getting out of position there. Mofirian is going to die. Alright, alright. I don't see an opening for a gravel bomb yet, to be honest. I'm just throwing some bombs for general zoning out. People are getting a bit too much damage from the Keltas. Wow, that Artanis engaged though. I'm going to throw the gravel bomb, only getting Sonya there. I didn't saw a better opportunity there, and I did really want to use my ult. As a Gazlowe, you should try to always use your ult in a team fight, because you can reset your ult pretty easily, especially with the first level 1 level 4 talents. Scrap-O-Matic Smelter and Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. That those talents give you constant mana value from your turret scrap, and as well as getting more scrap from minions. Actually, getting scrap from minions, potentially getting scrap from minions. As you can see on that wave, I got 2, but I actually forgot to take them. That's a bit of a mistake from me. Should have taken them for the extra mana. Right, we have level 20, which allows us to contest this shrine pretty freely here. And the increased range of the gravel bomb, I would definitely suggest you to always upgrade for gravel bomb, because, well, people generally have the ability to, especially in a non-stun combo or no other characters that can combo with you, having the increased range is very valuable to getting as much people as possible. You also get bonus damage on the ultimate. It's a fine upgrade, but definitely the range upgrade is something I really like. Now we have the Punisher. Their team is getting the top 4 to get some extra experience so they can get a 20, but they're just going to have to be fighting in an unfavorable fight here. I'm going to be pretty unfortunate for them. They did secure 2 more waves there. Tanis almost got an engage on Keltas there. Punisher engaging on Sonya. Sindragosa, Arthas coming towards us. Not going to have any follow-up. Ooh, that was a pretty nice engage from the Artanis. I'm going to throw a gravel bomb 4-man. Just going to delete their team there. Punisher going to jump on Kerrigan, engage, and this, my fellow friends and viewers, is going to be game. Well, this is one time and it managed to toss a pretty nice gravel bomb, and voila! Easy win. I must give a props to the ARTHAS there, by the way. That was a pretty solid engage, which forced their team to stagger, so I can follow up with the grab bomb. And oh, MVP 0 deaths Gazlowe. I have never done that before, I'll tell you that. That's going to be everything from me from today, guys. Hope you enjoyed hope you enjoyed this game. So thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous. And they're coming pretty soon here.
Ah, the Silver Goblet. Used to be the best bar in this part of Thobin. Looks like the change of owner has brought in some not so fresh faces.
It's a pretty cool city though, must say that.